Let's look at the steps for division of whole numbers using long division. Step 1, we simply set up the problem. We'll write the dividend inside the division bracket and the divisor on the outside. Next, we divide. We determine how many times the divisor can fit into the dividend. Next, we multiply. Multiply the divisor by the quotient found in the previous step. Then subtract. We subtract the result from the dividend to find the remainder. Then bring down. We bring down the next digit of the dividend if necessary and repeat the process. Finally, we repeat. We continue this process until all digits of the dividend have been used. For example, 4,908 divided by 6. We'll start by putting the dividend 4,908 inside the division bracket. And we put 6, the divisor, on the outside. And now we want to ask ourselves, how many times will 6 go into 4? It will not go into 4, so we expand that a little bit and ask, how many times will 6 go into 49? 6 will go into 49 8 times. So we put the 8 up top as part of the quotient, and then we multiply. 8 times 6 is 48. We put that down below the 49. And we subtract. 49 minus 48 gives us 1. Then we'll bring down the 0. And we repeat the process. How many times will 6 go into 10? 6 will go into 10 one time. So we'll put that up in the quotient. And now 1 times 6. 1 times 6 is 6. And we subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4. Then we carry down, we bring down the 8. And now 6 will go into 48 8 times. So we'll put that in the quotient. 8 times 6 is 48. And we subtract, and notice we get a 0 remainder. So we get 818 as the quotient. Next, 45,905. We'll put that inside the division bracket, and the divisor 9 we'll put on the outside. How many times will 9 go into 4? It doesn't, but then we ask, how many times will 9 go into 45? That is 5 times. Put the 5 in the top, and 5 times 9. 5 times 9 is 45. Subtract, and we get a 0. We bring down the 9. How many times will 9 go into 9? That's once. So we put a 1 beside the 5, and then multiply. 1 times 9 is 9. Subtract, and we get a 0. We now bring down the 0. This time, how many times will 9 go into 0? It can't go into 0. So we need to put a 0 beside the 1, and we bring down the 5. How many times will 9 go into 5? Again, it can't, so we put a 0 up top. And it looks like we get a remainder of 5. So we have the quotient 5,100 with a remainder of 5. In the next example, 6,580 divided by 13. 13 will not go into 6, so we ask, how many times will 13 go into 65? That is 5 times. 5 times 13 is 65. Then we subtract, and we get a 0. Bring down the 8. 13 will not go into 8, so we need to add a 0 beside the 5, and we bring down the next 0. How many times will 13 go into 80? It will go in 6 times. 6 times 13 Start with 6 times 3, we get 18. Carry the 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And then we subtract, and we get a 2. So it looks like we have a remainder of 2. So the quotient, 506, with a remainder of 2. In the final example, 8,825 divided by 11. First, 11 into 88. That will go 8 times. Multiply and we get 88. Subtract and we get a 0. Bring down the 2. 11 will not go into 2, so we need to add a 0 beside the 8. And we bring down the 5. Now 11 will go into 25 2 times. 2 times 11 is 22. Subtract and we get a 3. So we have 802 as the quotient with a remainder of 3.